Let's talk about Solver, the fourth of the what-if tools. This is Josh Carr at Carr Real Estate, and I think you're going to find this especially interesting. Solver is like GoalSeek. It's just GoalSeek but enhanced. Of course, the first trick of Solver is even getting the darn thing turned on. So how do we turn on Solver? To turn it on, we do the following. I press the Office button in the upper left-hand corner. I go down to Excel Options. I go to the left and click on Add-ins. I go to the bottom and press Go next to Manage Excel Add-ins. And as we can see, Solver here is currently turned on. If you don't have it turned on, check the box next to Solver Add-in. Now, since Solver is an add-in, sometimes when you try to turn it on, it might prompt you for your installation CDs. If it does, that's okay. Just go get your installation CDs and install it. It just means that when you first set up Microsoft Excel, someone along the way neglected to install Solver. In any event, so how do we do this? Well, let's take three inputs. Input A, input B, input C. Input A is 4, input B is 5, input C is 2. And maybe we have an answer, something like A times B minus C. In this case, 4 times 5 minus 2, 20 less 2 is 18. There you go, we have an answer of 18. So kind of like GoalSeek, we want to see how Solver works. We want to have it ask a question which is, well, more complex than simply GoalSeek. GoalSeek, you have only one input. Solver, you could have multiple. Maybe the question could be something like this. What do A, B, and C need to be in order for the answer to be 30? Well, let's go turn on Solver. I'll go to Data at the top. On the left, under Analysis, I could click on Solver. And I could say, let's take this cell, E9, to be a value of 30 by changing these three cells, E5 to E7, those three cells. And of course, here I'm solving for a value of 30. I could have also told it to maximize or minimize it. Solver has a lot of options. We're not going to have the chance in this short video to cover all of them, but there are quite a few. And I need to put in some constraints. If I don't put in constraints, Solver will just try to pick numbers which could be really ridiculously large. Because obviously, based on the different numbers we have for A, B, and C, well, there are lots of different combinations that could get us to an answer of 30. So maybe this cell is less than 5, and this cell is less than 7, and this cell is greater than or equal to 1. I press OK, and as you can see now, we're solving the answer, E9, for an exact value of 30 by changing those three cells, E5 to E7, subject to E5 being less than 5, E6 being less than 7, E7 being greater than 1. When all is said and done, I press Solve, and after a moment or two, it comes up with a solution. And as you can see, input A is 5, input B is 6.33, input C is 1.69. Again, I'm not saying that this is the only set of inputs that gets us to an answer, but it is the quickest one that Solver could find. There you go. I'm Josh Carr. This is Carr Real Estate, and that's how you use Solver. Thanks.